All right. Hi, everybody. I want to welcome you all to our Movement and Mindfulness Monday. My name is Josh Winn. I am one of the program managers for Buckeye Wellness out of the Office of the Chief Wellness Officer here at The Ohio State University. Today, we're going to do a little bit of body activation. A lot of times when we're sitting throughout the day, we start to turn off different parts of our body, and that can, really allow us to become disengaged in our work. So let's work on, activating our body and becoming more engaged in our day. So we're going to first, you can do everything today, whether it's standing or in your chair. We'll bring in the chair here in a little bit. But first thing we're going to do is just work on our neck. And I apologize if you can hear the little one in the background. We're going to first take our right hand on our right ear, our left ear, and bringing that right ear to our shoulder. For about three or four reps here, we're just going to push into our hand, bringing our head to a neutral position and back down. Push into it ever so slightly, not too much. Back down. One more here. Push, push, push. Back down. Switch it. A good rule of thumb when working out or becoming physically active is, you want to train both the left and the right side, both the front and the back, the top and bottom. One more here. Good. Take both hands, interlock them behind the head. You can have the top, just kind of that corner. I like to put my thumbs at the base of the skull, just a nice marker there. Starting with our chin down, we're going to bring push back into our hand to a neutral position. Back down, push, push, push. Back down. We'll go two more here. Push. Back down. Push, push, push. Back down. Good. So your neck should be a little bit warmed up, your traps maybe. We're gonna, bring our, start with our shoulders here, doing some arm circles. So we'll go forward first in a small circle rotation, and then over time, start to go into a bigger circle. Getting that full range of motion. I know if we're in that kind of locked position the whole day long, in that typing position, our shoulders and our upper body can, start to get a little bit of tired there. So we'll switch it here. So remember, we're going opposite. So starting small circles and then going into that big circles, a full range of motion. All right, good. Next, we're going to go into a push-up position. You can do this on the ground. You can also do this at your desk. Let me angle my camera here. All right, so we're just going to get into that push-up position. Back flat, feet about close together here. All we're going to do is bring our hands to our shoulder, opposite hand, opposite shoulder, to a shoulder tap. We're engaging our core here. We're kind of working, stabilizing our shoulders, so getting some blood flow there. If you like, you can add a little push-up in there. Start to wake up the chest. All right. Good. Down. So like I said before, we not only do we want to work the front of our body, but the back. So let's go to our back. Interlock our hands, pushing out. Pushing our arms out as far as we can and arching that back like a cat. Kind of stretching out the upper body. Good. And back. And together. Two more here. Pushing as far as you can, separating. And back. One more. Pushing out as far as you can. And together. Good. All right, next one we're going to go to is our core. So there's a couple things that you can do for this. You can do this both seated or standing. Let's first work on our breath. Okay, so we're going to bring our hands to our stomach. And the goal here is to see some movement in that hand. So as we breathe in, allow for full opening of our lungs. And as we exhale, you want to bring that belly button close to your spine. So you have to squeeze that abdominal muscles there. Breathing in and then breathing out. 2 more here, breathing in. And then breathing out. Good. We'll go side bends here. So you can have one hand on the hip, other hand to your side. We're going to just reach down as far as we can, maybe to your knee, and then back up. Reaching down to your knee, stretching that out, and then using your core to bring you back to neutral. One more here on this side, and then bringing back. Good. Other side here, and to the side, bending down as far as you can, just to your knee, and then back up. Down as far as you can, stretching your oblique muscle there, latissimus dorsi as well, lat muscle. Go one more. Down, and then up to neutral. Good. All right, now we're going to go to the lower body here with the few minutes we have. We'll go first into a squat. So you can use your chair if you like, or not. It's perfectly fine. You can bring your hands behind your head or in front of you, wherever you like. The little Macarena there. But we're going to just ever so slightly go down, touch the chair, and then back up. Feet should be about shoulder width apart, sticking that bum back as far as you can into a nice seated position. If you can, just tap and go. And if you have to sit back and kind of rock yourself, that's perfectly fine. But big emphasis here is just squeezing those glutes and those quads. Good. Last one. We'll go into our hamstrings. So we're going to just act like we have a bar in our hand, keeping that bar nice and close to our body. Going to bend down as far as we can, whether it's to your knees, trying to touch your knees or touch your ankles or shins. Holding that for about a second or two. Squeezing those glutes and hamstrings, bring yourself back up to neutral. Working the hamstrings, bringing that blood flow. 2 to 3 seconds down, hold, and then back up. 2 more here. Down, keeping those hands nice and close to your body, and back up. Another coaching point, kind of stick that bum back out. Isolate the hamstrings and the glutes, and then back up. Good. We'll do, we've got about 2 more minutes here. Let's go to our feet and our calves. So this was my feet. We're just going to do calf raises. So planting the ball of your foot and the toes on the ground, we're just going to raise up and then back down. You can do this in your chair as well, bringing up, hold, back down, up, hold, back down. We'll go opposite. So now we're working the front of our foot or the front of our leg, the shin. So kind of keeping our heels on the ground. We're just going to rock back, bringing our toes up and back down. Bringing our toes back, a little balance at times, back down. With 2 more here. Up, back down. This helps with flexion. Bring up and back down. All right, last one here is with our toes. I know a lot of us might be working in the hospital, or maybe we're traveling a lot, and really need our feet to begin to become more engaged. So I want you to act like you're sitting in some sand, okay, with your feet, your toes spread out as far as you can. And when I say go, we're just going to grab that sand or the bottom of your shoe, holding it and releasing. And do that again. When go, squeeze. You want to feel like it's grass or sand. Release. 2 more here. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Release. 1 more here. You can feel this in the arch of your foot to work on those small muscles and relax. Good. So that was about 8-9 minutes of activation. I know me, I'm starting to feel a little hot. But we know that back in those chemistry days, heat is another form of energy. So right now, I know that if we're feeling a little hot right now, that's perfectly fine. We're bringing that activation to our full body and for us to be at our best self throughout the day. With that, I want to say thank you for joining us on this Movement and Mindfulness Monday. Tune in next Monday, same time, same place for another session. See you next week.